So if you've watched like any headphone coverage ever, you know that there's a pretty good push to go with headphones over a gaming headset. And like 95% of the time, this is true. The problem is you're gonna have to do something about a mic. Now, I'm not a real big fan of desktop mics or boom arms, so I'll generally reach for a ModMic if I need something for my nice headphones. Now, I've used the ModMic 5 as the gold standard to measure other headset mics against for a long time now. Today we're checking out the two latest from AntLion Audio, the ModMic Uni and the ModMic USB. You ready? Let's go! Yo, I'm Brian P. You're watching BadSeed Tech, and today we're checking out the two latest ModMic offerings from AntLion Audio. So the concept of the ModMic is simple. You've got a magnetic anchor that affixes to the outside of your favorite pair of headphones, then magnetically you hang a microphone solution there, and what you wind up with is the best version of a headset you can get. Traditionally, this has meant managing an extra wire until the release of the ModMic Wireless about the same time last year, which is dead simple to use and sounds great for a wireless mic. It's easily the best wireless headset mic out there, but it still, for me, doesn't quite measure up to the warmth and definition of their flagship wired models. Before we get too far along here, yes, I'm aware that the V-moda Boom Pro is a cleaner solution in terms of wire management, but it has limited application, only working with headphones that accept a single 3.5mm in. So I generally go with and recommend ModMic, except for specific headphones like Ships or Fidelios. I think it makes sense here to look at the ModMic Uni first, which means two things here: unidirectional capsule and universal application. It retails for $49.95 and it terminates in a 3.5mm jack. This is both the greatest strength and weakness of this mic. It's great because you can plug it into literally almost anything, but no matter how good it sounds, it's going to be limited if you're plugging it into a low quality mic in. If you've got a dedicated mic in on your DAC amp or external sound card, you're generally good to go. You may find yourself plugging directly into your motherboard, as most external DAC amps don't have a mic in, and even good motherboard audio can have issues, particularly with noise floor, so you get some hum or some interference or something behind the voice that you're hearing in there. Not always, but most of the time. The other challenge you'll run into a lot with onboard audio is that your mic itself might sound good, but it's also letting in a lot of background noise. And anytime you try to use one of those software-based background noise reduction things, it's just garbage, at least on the Realtek. You can take any great sounding mic and plug it in, and it just automatically makes it sound like trash. That's where the beauty part of the unidirectional design comes in, because it's only taking audio from one direction, your mouth, while it filters out audio from different directions. So stuff like your super loud mechanical keyboard or your neglected child or barking dog are filtered out more effectively. While the other ModMics are limited to PS4 for console support, the Uni can take advantage of the port on the Xbox controller, provided you grab a Y adapter, which goes for a normal price of like $11.95. On the PC side, you can completely forego the idea of onboard audio altogether by using their USB sound card, which costs like $10. You're listening to an older model than the one they have listed on the website currently. It has extremely hot levels. You're listening to this at like 40% right now, but it also does have some noise floor issues. Like, watch this waveform right here. See that? This was tested both on the front USB headers on my case, as well as the USB on the rear coming right off the motherboard. It sounds okay, but not as good as the ModMic USB. This model retails for $79.95, and for me, if you don't mind the wire, this is the way to go for two big reasons. Number one, because it's USB, so you can use whatever DAC amp stack you like. You're not limited to the gaming DAC stuff. USB means there's no input quality concerns, and because like the ModMic 5 before it and the ModMic Wireless, you can select between unidirectional and omnidirectional mode. Omni mode sounds great. It's what you've been listening to. The downside is that you're not going to get a lot of that natural background noise rejection that you're going to get when you're using unidirectional mode, but in exchange, you get sound quality like this. You could easily hold down a live stream with this thing. Important tip here, Windows will default this to 16-bit 41 kilohertz, so you'll need to go into your audio settings and bump this up to 48 kilohertz to get the most out of it. No matter which way you go, you'll have the same basic accessories and process. You get these little anchors that have strong adhesive on one side and a magnet on the other, which holds the mic assembly in place. Now, I can see how you might be leery about putting adhesive on the side of your really nice headphones, but I've been using ModMics for years on all kinds of different headphones, I've never had any issue with the adhesive damaging the finish or leaving any kind of residue. How much you want to manage that extra wire is completely up to you. They include clips that hold it to the existing wire on your headphone. Just understand that the more you attach the two cables, the more it takes away from the whole temporary mic thing. If you play the field a lot with headphones, you may want to leave this loose for easy on, easy off. If you don't have commitment issues, you can clip this all together so it basically moves together as one cable. Both units feature an inline mute as well, traditional analog on the Uni, and a new digital mute on the USB. Both include windscreens and also come packed in nice zippered travel cases that hold the mic and all the accessories in one spot. Older models used to include a long piece of wire loom, but not anymore. Just something to be aware of. You've been listening to the ModMic Wireless during this last segment for comparison. It's priced at $119.95, and there's a full review up on the channel if you're interested. So there it is. Simple, straightforward review today because it's a simple, straightforward concept. AntLion Audio does one main thing, and they do it really well. They've revised and refined the ModMic to a point where, honestly, I'm at a loss as to how they would improve it. If you already have a ModMic 5 and a decent gaming DAC, or at least something with a decent mic in, you're probably good to go. But if you're getting into audio, there's a model here for everybody, and it's an easy recommend for me, no matter which way you go. This video is launching during Cyber Week sales too, so if you move fast, you might be able to score a discount. Links in the description for everything we talked about today. As always, any questions, hit me in the comments or drop by the Discord. And that's it for this time. I'm Brian P. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that sub button, and until next time, stay up.